Hi children, good morning. We are in third lesson, page number 11th. So today's topic is Mizoram. So in this lesson, we are learning India's internal challenges. So among that, issues concerning North India. The last class we learned about this, and today we are going to learn the problem of Mizoram. How did Mizoram become a full-fledged state? Okay, the tribes in Northeast India have an ancient history. When India became independent, the government gave administrative autonomy to the district of Mizo majority area of Lushai Hills. When the State Reorganization Commission was appointed in 1954, the expectation of the people in the area grew. Mizo leaders started demanding an autonomous Mizo provinces. In 1959, the territory of Mizoram experienced severe drought. During this famine, Mizo leader Lal Denga served the common people a lot. Okay, when India became independent on 1947, that time the government of India gave the right to self-government to the district of Mizo majority area, means where the people Mizo people are living. That particular district got the special administrative autonomy. Autonomy means right to self-government. Then in 1954, the State Reorganization Commission was appointed. That time, Mizo leaders started demanding an autonomous Mizo provinces, self-government, full power government they were asking. हमें full power चाहिए. They wanted full power to run the government. Okay. So we know that they wanted to be a state with absolute power, but we cannot accept this demand. What will happen if we accept the demand? If we doing so, India become a divided nation. So we cannot accept this. In that time, in 1954, the State Reorganization Commission was appointed. That time they demanded that autonomous Mizo provinces. Then in 1959, what happened? Severe drought happened in that area. During this famine, Mizo leader Lal Denga is the name of a Mizo leader, served the common people a lot. He helped the people that time. And then he became the famous leader of that Mizo area. Then in 1961, Lal Denga established an organization that is called Mizo National Fund, MNF. He asked the Greater Mizoram, an independent nation carved out of Tripura, Manipur and Mizo majority area from Lushai Hills. Okay. So he formed an organization that is known as Mizo National Fund. Their demand was, they demanded Greater Mizoram. It included Tripura, Manipur, Lushai Hills, this area. And then what happened? In March 1966, Mizo National Fund announced the emergence of independent Mizoram. In 1966, this organization, means which organization? Mizo National Fund. This organization announced the independent Mizoram state. Okay. And in 1972, Mizo majority area was given the status of union territory. So in their demand was that Mizoram should be a absolute. They need absolute power to run the government. But in 1972, the Mizo majority area was given the status of union territory. And in 1985, Prime Minister Rajiv Gandhi had an agreement with the Mizo National Front, and Mizoram was given the status of full-fledged state. In 1985, they got this power. Lal Denga became the chief minister of the state. Then Mizoram became the state of India, and just like other states, just like Maharashtra, Gujarat, Karnataka, like that, Mizoram became a state, and Lal Denga became the chief minister of the state. Okay. Same problem happened in Nagaland also. So our next topic is Nagaland. The Naga tribes in northeast India is known as martial tribes. Okay. The Naga tribes had settled in eastern Himalaya, the Naga hills, border area of Assam and Myanmar. Okay, Nagaland, they are known as martial tribes, and they are settled in this area in eastern Himalaya and Naga hills and border of Assam and Myanmar. In this place they settled. In 1946, some educated Naga youth established an organization. It is called Naga National Council. Same thing happened in Nagaland also. In Mizoram, under the leadership of Lal Denga, they established an organization that is called Mizo National Fund. Same like in Nagaland also, the Naga youth established an organization that is called Naga National Council, NNC. Later, they made a demand for an independent state of Nagaland. They also were asked about the independent state of Nagaland. They were led by Angami Sapu Fiso. He was the leader of this Naga National Council. And in 1954, the Naga Council announced the establishment of an independent federation. Here in Mizoram also, they announced independent nation. Like that it happened in Nagaland also. They announced the establishment of an independent federation of Nagaland. In 1955, skirmish happened between local Nagas and the soldiers of Assam Rifles. Skirmish means a small battle between two groups. Two groups means one is that soldiers and the Nagas. So military action was taken to suppress these skirmishes. This small battle पूरे रीति से उसमें निकालने के लिए the government of India has taken military action. Several rounds of discussion took place between the central government and Naga National Council. After this whole problem, the central government took place. Means central government talked with the Naga leaders many times. Central government decided to give the Naga majority territory the status of union territory. First, the central government given the status of union territory to this Nagaland. Then Nagaland was made a full-fledged state on 1st December 1963 by putting together the Naga majority territory and part of Stensang. So, in 1954, they announced the establishment of an independent Nagaland, and in 1955, the small battle happened between these two groups, and after that, several rounds of discussion took place between the central government and Naga National Council. Then the central government has given the status of union territory to this Nagaland, and in 1963 Nagaland was made a full-fledged state. These two states, Nagaland and Mizoram. How did Mizoram and Nagaland become states? That we learn today. So we know that there are 8 states in northeast India: Assam, Arunachal Pradesh, Manipur, Meghalaya, Mizoram, Nagaland, Sikkim and Tripura. we learn about Mizoram and Nagaland. Then Assam and Arunachal Pradesh are remaining. Okay. You have to read the lesson. Okay, thank you.